Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I will talk about EVE Online. The game, as you can see, is about to celebrate its 20th anniversary. It just appeared on the website. I don't even have the time to read the article because I wanted to record this video. My previous video about EVE Online was a little bit more than 10 years ago, but I still play the game. And in the background you hear the first, let's say, sounds of EVE Online when it was released in 2003, now almost 20 years ago. And here I want to highlight why am I still playing this game. Let's give some, or say, my personal reasons why I still play the game, even though it's not my first game. I'm a bit in a hibernating state. I do some basic stuff, but not too many things. And why do I still love the game so much? Why am I always attracted to this unique game? And I hope it will continue to do so for at least the next decade. So at number 5, the reason why I play EVE is the complexity of the game. So I will just log in, claim my bonus, and then from the anniversary I will claim a little skill and a skin, and just let's log in into the game. I haven't read the article yet, so maybe there is something that has changed in space or in the station that I'm docked in.
Connecting.
See the symbol. So yeah, special missions for Capsuleer Day 20. One of the reasons why I play EVE Online, or still play, is the complexity of the game. There is so many things you can do in EVE. It is one of the main drawbacks of the game. It can be really overwhelming. It is difficult to be proficient at everything. You have to specialize. You see here industry, market, ship fitting, docking, undocking, trade. You have activities, skilling spree, Capsuleer Day 20, etc. For this I want to show you a career chart that I have found more than 10 years ago when I was starting to play the game. And I think that career chart shows you what you can do, how vast and complex and diverse this game is. So let me show you this chart. This is the chart. So I found it on the internet, random website, but this is the one from, I think, 2011. You see it's quite large. It's barely readable, but you can zoom in and then it shows you. For example, if you scan for signatures, you can do radar, exploration signatures, combat signatures, DD complexes, in missionings, also different types of missions, etc. There was a better version, but that one was from 2016. It's also 7 years old. I didn't find a more recent one. Maybe I'm a bit too lazy, but that is, I think, my number 5 reason why play EVE Online. You can do so many things. Up to you to choose what to do. So at number 4, in EVE, the economy is an entity on itself. It is a player-based economy. There's very few games that have this. Now, not everything is made or created or sold by the players. There are, for example, the skill books. That is a good example of stuff that is still distributed by NPCs, but you have a player-driven economy in its base. You have monthly economic reports. The economy in EVE is big enough to talk about in the gaming industry in separate articles. Yeah, it is a topic on itself, and that is, I think, one of the great assets of EVE, that player-driven economy. So number 3 reason for which I play EVE Online, that's probably a difficult one, but it is the fact that this is a sandbox game. Yeah, I was never into MMOs my entire life. The only MMOs that I've played before EVE were MUDs, for those who know this from the 90s, so MMOs but without graphics. And EVE is probably the only MMO that I will play. I'm not so into MMOs, but EVE is a bit the exception, and that is because it is a sandbox MMO. I found the trailer, the one that explained for me the fact why is EVE a sandbox game. There is a new trailer, but the new trailer doesn't focus so much on the sandbox aspect of the game. It is more about immersion and beautiful explosions and the experience overall in EVE, a more general approach. I think they focused on that because the gaming audience has changed. I look at the game differently than 10-12 years ago when I started to play the game. So I started to play when Dominion was out, and then I quit for a bit and I came back definitely when Incursion was released. So let me show you that video. Why is EVE Online still a sandbox game? So I have uploaded the video for you. It's easy to find. Just go on YouTube, type in the search EVE Online, the butterfly effect, and let's play this video.
In chaos theory, there's a concept known as sensitive dependence on initial conditions. Most people call it the butterfly effect. In EVE, we call it the sandbox. Let's say this is you. One lone wolf flying a starship in the far reaches of space. And in your travels, you encounter this. A defenseless mining barge under attack by pirates. You have a split second to make a choice. Without your help, the miner doesn't stand a chance. You decide to be the hero and succeed in driving the raiders away. The victim is thankful, and in the conversation that follows, a friendly gang that was on its way to help finally arrives. Grateful for your assistance, they invite you to fly with them. As it turns out, that gang was on its way to regroup with more patrols, who are all members of the same corporation, which happens to be part of an alliance of corporations that is currently at war with another alliance, whose patrols have just spotted the one you're flying with right now. Your decision to help that miner led to this moment, an epic battle between thousands of players, and the chance to share that experience with new friends that you might have for the rest of your life. Hundreds of thousands of people could hear about this battle. Why so many? Because it all happened in one universe, not in separate realms, just one big sandbox, where the actions of one person can resonate throughout the entire game world. In EVE, the choices you make shape the outcome of events. You could have helped those pirates, or just flown on by. What matters most is that the experience was emergent, unscripted, because in the sandbox, all player actions, no matter how subtle or bold, always have an impact. Imagine what you could become a part of. Being in the right place at the right time could touch the lives of more than 300,000 people in 230 countries around the world. Welcome to EVE Online. The universe is yours.
So that was a video. I wanted to show you why EVE is a sandbox game. I think it explains very well what was going on in my mind back in the days when I joined this game. At number 2 of the reasons why I play online, maybe you have seen this in the trailer just 1 minute ago, but those are the graphics. Yeah. EVE Online is and always has been a game that stunned me with the graphics. I remember in 2004, I know that moment because I was living at a certain address. I was in an internet cafe and I saw people play EVE Online there. I didn't know what that was. EVE Online was in its infancy, less than 1 year old. And they let me play a demo. And I was really stunned by the graphics back in the day. Now, the trailer that I showed you, you see, based on current standards, those are old graphics. But back in the days, those were some of the best graphics around. And even now, look at the screen, this station. It's just a normal station because some stations have even vastly improved graphics. For example, Jita, and then the new stations for those tokens. Was it Paragon or something like this? I don't remember exactly. But I'm not even on a 4K computer or computer screen. Yeah, this is in fact a potato computer. I'm not playing on optimized graphics settings. So let's undock and show you the beauty of this game. Don't watch my overview, it's a Photon UI, it's a new way of displaying the overview, but because I am playing with an old monitor, the spacing doesn't match very well. So for all those that want to comment about my overview that sucks, yeah, you know the reason. I haven't found really a reason or solution to this. But look how stunning this is with the new Nebulae, already 10 years old. They have improved the visuals. I think a few months ago. Let's go to a safe spot that I've made in this system.
Drive active.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite ships, the Stradios. You have skins now compared to the beginning. Those skins weren't there. They were introduced, I think, after 10 years of EVE. The sounds, this special effect from the exhaust, the ship changing a bit of its shape while in warp and while coming out of warp. Now with the Stradios it's not so visible, but many ships have special effects on their hulls when they come out of a warp. Shift F9. I think that is the button for removing the HUD. I forgot. Let's have a look and then come back. I will show you the game, how it is without the cluttering overview. But I thought it was Shift F9. I'm a bit rusty. I play the game in a bit of a hibernating state for quite some years now, because EVE Online, to be honest, is not my first game right now. It's World of Warships. But I still play EVE from time to time. But yeah, you have to play it on a regular basis to be good at the game. So I will find a button to tuck away the overview so I can show you the environment at 100%. So I'm back. It was not Shift F9. it was Control F9. So you see, you can find everything pretty fast in Eve. Because the game is around so long, you have so much information to be found about this game. Look how stunning this is. One of the more beautiful regions. Just to look in space at the background. That is, I think, one of the major reasons I play Eve. And then, well, let's just warp around. Let's go to an asteroid belt. The number one reason why I play Eve. Eve is the best game to hear about, to talk about, to write about, to watch videos about, to write reports about, blogs, whatever, without actually playing the game. It is an ecosystem on itself. Yeah. Let's go to the asteroid belts now. I'm playing Eve, but you can enjoy this game even without playing it. That is so beautiful. And I think there is rats in the system, but because my HUD. So let's play the game a little bit more. You see at the Photon UI, if you have, I think, a 4K screen. Well, this is something that I just prop in the video, but if you have a better screen and better hardware, I think the overview is much better than it is now. So I have my Skilling Spree mission completed. Let's just go and dock. But that is Eve. Yeah, you can enjoy this game without playing the game. There's so many resources, so many videos made about this game. And after docking, you see I can remove the tactical overview if I want. So many quality of life has been done to the game. So many third-party applications have entered the game. That is also through the work of people that don't play the game, or necessarily don't have to play the game. It adds to EVE Online. So, and after we are docked, I will show you something about enjoying Eve whilst not playing it. So, this is the video I want to show you. Rooks and Kings, Clarion Call 3, probably the best video I have ever seen about EVE Online. Yeah, just search this in Google, you will find it immediately. It has been shared many times. Veteran players know about this video. It is so great. Just let me play a little part of that video, and that will show you why this is probably one of the best videos ever made about EVE Online.
And so, during the long evenings of chain collapsing, we entertained ourselves with stories of the unknown from the past, from lost cosmonauts, forgotten explorers, all the way back to the memory palaces of Matteo Ricci, or the location of Alaric's grave in the bed of the Bucento. Just as the suicidal captain of the Teignmouth Electron disappeared beneath the waves, J105934 appeared. We had found Nova.
So, beautiful, isn't it? So, that's a bit my take on EVE Online, my top 5 personal reasons why I play this game. It's a bit an impromptu video, haven't prepared a lot of it, so I hope that you have enjoyed the video, that it made a bit of sense, that you understand why I love EVE Online so much and why I still want to play it, and why I am so excited to see what is coming in the third decade, because EVE Online is always evolving. That's about it, what I want to say about EVE Online. Thanks very much.